Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming with more Hearts of Iron 4, playing as Anarchist Spain. We are in a lot of trouble right now. Do not have much in the way of much needed manpower. As a result, our compliance and resistance with the French are not going very well, and they are actively trying to become a problem. I'm not sure if we'll get to the point where they actually have a rebellion, but it certainly is slowing me down and exhausting me at the moment. I desperately need to get up to like 40%, I think it is, for our Regional Defense Council, and then we'll have the ability to turn things into states. Or maybe that's not true. Hold up, we actually have some new options that I had not seen before. They just popped up. Eliminate Western Aragon guerrillas. Yeah, 35% compliance. I'm sorry, not 40%. And a lot of infantry equipment. If we can do this, we will gain states. So this is ultimately something I very much want to do. But it does take a lot of political power. And it takes 35% compliance. So that's what we're really ticking down toward right now. That is holding me back. If we can get up to 35% compliance, which is increasing as fast as I can, then we'll be okay. That said, we need to go back to civilian oversight then and try to burn this up as fast as we can here. None of this whole local police force slowing down the compliance gain. We need as much as we can, as quickly as we can, get us up to 35%. Then we'll have enough manpower to actually deal with a lot of the Spaniards. Belgium just got called in. I wasn't prepared for that because I was trying to protect my coasts, thinking that I would have the ability to do this, but nope. Looks like the Germans decided to get involved, and now I have to quickly deploy some troops because, well, otherwise we're going to get stomped on. So thank you for that, Germany, for making things needlessly difficult. It's fine, we've got troops nearby, we'll be okay. And ultimately, I think I'll be able to take all that territory for myself. 1940, we can go for what? Could go for some rocket artillery, could start doing some tanks, could go for this. We're already doing military police. I think we should go for the field hospitals and try to preserve my manpower a little bit more. And then, yeah, you already have... Nope, you have no planning bonus because we pulled you all off the front lines. So we're not currently able to hold them back. We need to go a little bit faster and get our organization up. France, obviously, is going to be getting their territory back in the meantime. And, of course, the British are likely going to send some troops over here to try and assist if we don't go fast. Could go for the tank designer for some extra reliability and armor research speed. I think we may want to go for the infantry equipment research speed, but let's see what else we got. Enemy air support, okay. I don't think there's much else we can do. I think I'm going to hold on to my political power so I can core as much as possible as soon as we're able to. Alright, so my troops are getting in position. He shouldn't make much more progress than he already has. Biggest thing is to not cede a lot of ground to the Germans. So if I can push hard up into Brussels and knock them out, that would be great. Just gotta go fast. The Netherlands has now been declared on. Gosh dang it, Germany, why are you making things so complicated for me? Can we get over here and pin this guy down? That's technically a tiny encirclement that we can prevent him from going anywhere. Dutch East Indies have now joined in on something. Okay, we are pushing into Brussels. Gonna ask some of you guys to get up here toward Ghent, and some of you guys to get up here, and some of you guys to get up toward Antwerpen. Should be able to get us around on these guys if we're quick. Or maybe we have nothing really to worry about. I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah, we've redeployed fine, we're okay. We've got it. Now we just need to make sure we get all the war goal. You can actually push down this way. No, wait. You. Get toward Rotterdam and Amsterdam and so on. Czechoslovakia capitulates. Okay, so the Germans are now making their regular push. Good, I guess. Empire of Japan joins the Axis. They did not form their own faction. They are straight up a member of the Axis powers. Well, that's scary for me, because eventually, obviously, I'm going to end up putting myself at odds with the Germans. Huh. Can you get up over here? Try getting up to Amsterdam that way. Not easily. Struggling a little bit with Antwerpen. Gonna need you guys to just go ahead and start doing the counterattack here. Operational concentration is done. Good. That means we can move toward the vast offensives, which reduce the combat width of my infantry, so I will be able to fit more of them into each individual division, if only I had the manpower to back literally any of that up. How are we doing now with that compliance? We up to like 32%. Yep. 31.7. 45% resistance with the French. There goes Belgium. Okay. That was sort of to be expected. Now I'm going to ask you guys to go ahead and push hard against the Dutch and try to get to Amsterdam before the Germans can do much of anything. Preferably. I don't want them getting a lot of it. We actually do have cryptology now. We should probably go ahead and start doing cryptology against the UK. Wow, that's a long time, though. What if I wanted to fight Switzerland? 480 days. We might be able to make something work there. If we get the breakthrough to punch through the mountains, maybe we can do something. We're just stuck. We're stuck until we can do anything else. This is rough. This is a weird position to be in. Maybe I was a little overly ambitious going for France. China has now been called in. China has joined the Allies. That's good. Well, the good news is we are making some good pushes against the Dutch. So we should be able to push against Amsterdam eventually. Looks like you're not protecting much over here, so that's good for me. The Germans are going to finish off some of this, but I get to control a bit. Some infantry need to stay put. Okay, pushing from multiple directions, keep them cut off. We do not need a front line against the Germans. At least at the moment we don't. You guys can push up into Amsterdam, we've got it. Okay, so that should be the Netherlands done, which means I get a little bit more control. Thank you. And you guys can just go ahead and finish off the foolish British who decided to be involved right here. And there we go. All right, no Brits left up there. Perfect. Okay, well, I guess for now you guys are going to get assigned over here. And just hold on to the coast for now. Because I don't really have anything else to do, at least until we get some more troops deployed. That does, of course, mean we have even more garrisons I need to worry about, which is great. Swap you over to local police force. Try to reduce this a little bit. The resistance isn't high yet, but you know it's going to be pretty quickly. Only 32% here, 31.8. Good lord, compliance takes forever to build. There needs to be better ways of getting more compliance. There really does. Just faster in some way. I don't know what, but something. We can go ahead and start producing some tanks, I suppose, but meh. Let's go ahead and start producing some transport planes in the off chance I can get some parachutes going in the future. Anti-air would be okay, but it wouldn't do me a ton of good. I probably should produce some motorized, because I do want to work toward field hospitals. Then aside from that, I think we actually need a little bit more support equipment, and then we'll work on fighters. We're okay on support equipment now. I could just see it turning into an issue once I start going for, you know, military police and so on. Or, yeah, military police is a support equipment for my, my cavalry. We have some extra convoys. I guess we can go ahead and start producing maybe a heavy ship. Or two. I don't know. At this point, I don't think it matters too much. Let's go ahead and grab some construction tech. Finishing up a pretty good number of civilian factories now that we're not working on our spy agency anymore. So we're starting to build up some military factories at least. That's good. Not hurting for equipment. That's not the issue. It is purely a matter of manpower. And until I am able to get compliance, maybe Portugal gives me their states for free. I mean, I don't know. Like, once these guys get up to 35%, what about Galicia? 35%? You know, maybe. Like, we're getting close. We're really close. Just not enough. There's no point in improving worker conditions. It sounds good for stability, but we have 0% and we never will have any. So there's no good reason to do that. Ever. Gosh, I need manpower so stinking badly. Could take a look at some populations here and just get a sense of what's best. Looks like Leon is pretty good. Oh, Galicia is amazing. Yeah, there's a really good amount of manpower here if we can get these guys to 35%. Portugal's pretty good. Good amount of manpower to be had here as well. Just the higher the population, the higher overall manpower I should be able to get. And like 700,000 in a few of these areas. So I think we start mostly on the west and kind of work our way east. If that ends up being a choice, at the end of the day, I'm going to go for whatever is available because if I don't get manpower, we're in trouble. I mean, the French resistance will just continue to build up. I'm trying really hard to slow it down using my spies, but I mean, good lord. Damage to garrisons, garrison penetration chance, they're just actively hurting my manpower. They're actively killing my garrisons. Faith in the cause is done. That means we need to go for militarizing the people to get that extra 2% recruitable population. Hopefully that helps. I've got really good war support, so my mobilization speed is great. That's fine. But yeah, oh god. 34% now with Portugal. Basque County, these guys are shifting around and confusing me. Basque County is at 33.4%. Does it go up on a monthly basis or daily basis? I don't know. Landing craft is done for really good naval invasions, if that is something I so desire. Could start working towards some air doctrines and stuff. I do like strategic destruction quite a bit. But I think we need to go for some extra industry and such. Let's go for... Oh, we don't even have this. Let's go for the advanced machine tools. How did I miss that one? Getting some radar over here wouldn't be bad. In a few key areas to get some naval intelligence. Not a high priority, but something I would like to do. Oh gosh, you guys are such a freaking tease. Galicia is at 33.6. Netherlands, no compliance at all. Almost 32% with a lot of Aragon. Portugal, 35%, almost, almost. Ah, please tell me I can get manpower out of you. Is that an option over here? Hang on. No, it is just the actual Spanish territory. So it's not actually any of the stuff from Portugal. I'm not going to get that. Beyond what I already have. Portugal is giving me only 29,000 manpower right now. They definitely owe me a lot more as their compliance builds up. So we will get more, I just can't core them. But I think that changes once we get down to something like the Global Defense Council, which allows us to core any foreign-controlled states that have sufficiently high compliance. Maybe that works the same way, or maybe the only decisions we can take here are against actual Spanish cores. There's actually stuff down here, but this is going to have not very much manpower. Yeah, I don't see why I would care about any of that. Hello. Huh, we got some territory here in Belgium. I don't think we're going to keep that, though. I could disband some units. But I'm holding out hope that very soon we're going to get this. Getting Galicia, for example, or Basque Country would be great. 33.9. Got more troops. Oh, I am still training some. Why do you guys have manpower? I'm going to cancel this temporarily. Let's get that manpower back and siphon it out where I need it. Okay, actually, we now suddenly have enough manpower to make this work against Free France. So we should be actively putting down their resistance. You can see it is now in the green. It is going down across the board. Okay, this is promising. We just need to burn this down so I stop killing my active garrisons. And build up enough compliance to get to local police force, and then we're going to be fine. United Kingdom just joined... Oh, freaking Germany! They killed the Swiss! Gosh dang it! Why do you guys have to be so dang difficult? Germany is way more aggressive right now. I don't usually mess with these guys, but they're fighting literally everybody except for the Soviets and me. Gosh dang it. Alright, let's see if we can get anything out of Switzerland. The Germans are going to be fighting over the rivers, but I can walk right the frick in. Oh, this is perfect. I don't think you were expecting this, Switzerland. Did you realize that joining the Allies was going to leave you wide open? I don't think you did, but I'm going to go ahead and just walk on in and take it. Mine! Oh, hello! You're going to try to defend yourselves, are you? That's cute. Go up this way, quickly. Get up to Zurich. We're not going to be able to take his capital yet, but that's fine. We'll fight. I'm going to fight you. What you doing over here? Get out of here. No. Just keep marching. Ah, he put up more than I was expecting. Okay. He's fighting it. Oh, he's literally got every single front against him, doesn't he? Just go wherever you can. How's that? Go wherever you see an opportunity. See a need, fill a need. That's what I say. Not a lot of good places to be attacking at the moment, but oh well. I'm going to let him burn down some of his troops over around Bern. Some of you guys need to pop over to Zurich instead. Looks like he actually spread against the Germans, amazingly enough, but I can actually get some small encirclements. Not easily, but some. Need some of you to go down over this way. Again, just trying to kind of split them apart so that they can't properly defend. I need some of you guys to get up here to Zurich and help defend it, since he's trying to push against me. Good. I mean, more territory for me, I guess. I got technically enough manpower to hold on to it. Let's try to push him out. I guess we have air superiority already thanks to the Axis, so I don't need to worry about them. You guys just go ahead and finish these fools off. Just for war score and whatnot at this point. Some of you guys are going to split off, go this way. Some of you guys are going to split off, go this way. Just encircle wherever you can, man. Okay. Now everyone just attack Bern. Oh, he's burning down quick. There we go. Okay. Is that it? Yep. There goes Switzerland. And I get everything. Thank you. Well, that was fun. Thanks, Germany. What a pal. More people that I can free for the commune. Also more factories. What do I want? Right now we're producing a fair bit. I am lacking pretty badly in the rubber department. More fighters would not be a bad idea. Maybe a little bit more transport planes. And yeah, I think fighters. Should go ahead and start trading for some rubber. We'll trade with, I don't know. Nobody can really get me anything is the problem. I can trade with you, but I'm pretty confident that you're going to get your convoys raided. Still, we'll try. Let's see how well that works. A little bit of resistance building up. Still have a teeny bit of manpower to spare. So dang close for Basque Country. So dang close for Galicia. We're almost there. These guys actually have enough resistance that they are able to penetrate my garrisons. And now we're out of manpower once again. Okay. Switzerland. We're going to go ahead and swap you over to a local police force and let them just control it before it gets much worse. We know that they're going to cost me more as time goes on. Still trying to build up the basic states here as quick as I can. Come on. There's 35%. Can I do anything? Yes! Okay. So Galicia. We're going to go ahead and spend some infantry equipment, and it'll take 70 days, losing 300 weekly manpower? Yikes. All right, we're going to go ahead and click both of these, though. Let's go ahead and get started on this. I obviously don't have any manpower, but let's go ahead and eliminate the guerrillas. This may create like a deficit of manpower. I don't know if we still make progress even if I have 0. I hope that I do. But if we can get these under control, that's a pretty good amount of population that will suddenly become core states and provide the maximum amount of manpower. Looks like even though we are still... Oh, wow. Okay, the Axis is now fighting the Soviets. Everyone's fighting everyone. Everyone. Jeez. All right, but it looks like even though we should be in a negative manpower at this point, we are still making progress toward this, so that is huge for me. Oh my gosh, thank God we're finally going to get to do something. Even if it's not a lot, it's something, dang it. And I just need to get this up to 35%. Frick-a-frack, dude. Glad that we have some political power sitting around. I'm still going to hold on to all of this because states is the only thing that matters right now. Militarizing the people is good. Someone in China just joined the Axis. Oh, okay. So Soviets are fighting everybody. The Axis is literally fighting everybody. The Allies are literally fighting everybody. And here I am, only worried about the freaking UK. Man, I'm missing out on all the fun. What I could do is try to actually go kill the Guangxi clique like I had talked about before. It would still take 160 days. My question is, how do I get over here? There's no good way for me to get around the UK. They'll just sink all of my convoys. So that would be suicide, I think. I'm not really going to worry about that. Come on, 2% more recruitable population. The fall of Vladivostok in the Russian Far East. Yeah, the Japanese are doing their thing. The Axis, I think, is going to become a little too powerful for me to contend with in the future. Especially if I can't get my manpower situation figured out. But here we go. We've militarized the people. Now we're going to go for anarchism knows no borders. So I can justify war goals extremely quickly. So this is going to be good. A little bit more manpower should be coming in. Yeah, 0.012% is mobilizing per day right now. It's all immediately going to the garrisons, and that's just fine. 33.7% there. Gosh dang. 47 more days to go with eliminating the freaking guerrillas. I don't know why we care, if I'm honest. We're anarchists. We don't have a proper, you know, like, government or nothing, man. So, if you guys want to go do your own thing, frickin' what do I care? We need more military suppression. This is more important than ever, honestly. I've always underestimated how important the military police is, but now it's, like, really important. It's cost me a little bit of support equipment. I should have plenty in storage, so let's go ahead and use this. That should make us more effective in terms of our overall suppression value. By 20%. We take this away, you can see that it goes down by about 4. 4.8, actually. So that should be substantial as long as that rolls out and we have enough support equipment to go around, and we do. That should actually save me a fair bit of manpower and reduce the number of garrisons ultimately required. So Free France is now going to be getting back under control, a little bit by little bit. We're getting back under control over here. Less garrison penetration chance. Good. 34%. When 1 more percent compliance, and then we'll get to have some fun with the Regional Defense Council. I'm curious if these guys go away entirely once they're done. Like, it's a core state. Are we going to have any resistance at that point? Is the resistance completely gone? Could be how that works. Never tried this before. Anarchist Spain is a very new concept to me as well, okay? Okay. We still have, like, no intelligence at the English Channel. We don't have much of anything with the Western Mediterranean Sea. Of course, the British have taken everything over here. That sucks. Question, can I get any naval intelligence here? Can I patrol? Looks like we found something, mainly in the form of the Greeks. What you guys be doing, air superiority and some naval strikes if you can find them. Also port strikes. Naval intelligence-wise, we're trying to find these guys so we can do a little sinkage, but I don't see a lot of evidence of the British being over here. So maybe this is a good opportunity to do a quick little naval invasion. I don't want to get rid of the garrisons, though, so I'm going to take you guys. Set you up with a different army. Naval invasion, let's say from Valencia over here. Let's start there. And a little naval invasion. Oops. Little naval invasion order from Barcelona over here. There we go. Shouldn't take me very long to prepare this naval invasion. Not long at all. I still don't have a lot of intelligence efficiency and naval supremacy. Still sitting at 21.5%. It's gradually increasing. I'm going to tell you guys that it is okay to engage at low risk. If the subs spot them, go ahead and shoot them down. Not sure we're going to be able to get in there, just because, again, no naval supremacy to speak of, but I will take what I can get, gosh dang it. I will take literally anything. Anything you can give me. Field hospitals are done. Good, that'll help me preserve some manpower in the future. Signal companies are pretty good. Could go for an upgrade to the medium tanks, which I'm still not producing. I think we'll go for an upgrade to our artillery. Just because that is still the primary manner of me getting some more soft attack. How are we doing on construction projects? We are okay-ish. Still producing some military factories very slowly. Recovering from the Civil War is certainly not helping. I mean, this is going to go away in, what, 3 years? That's going to give me a lot of extra output, give me a lot more civilian factories. Apparently I'm able to join a faction. I'm not really sure how that's possible, though. No one likes me. No one would let me join a faction even if I could. I'm not even sure why that's a thing. Seems like a non-issue to me. Still not detecting anybody. Naval supremacy has increased up to almost 28%. Not exactly much, though, is it? We could probably increase the number of fighters we've got here. It's like 100. We don't have much in the way of naval bombers, unfortunately. If we had more, I'd happily use them. Oh, we do, actually. We have 73. We've captured a fair bit. Well, that could help. So now we're up to 30%. I mean, let's just see what happens if we can keep this going up. There is a combat result. It looks like we lost a naval bomber to some convoys. How did the convoys shoot it down? I don't even think they have guns. Found a frickin' way. We'll go ahead and continue replacing some of these naval bombers because they could be helpful. Might be one of my only ways of getting any naval supremacy. Is now the time to start producing medium tanks? I think yes. Need some aluminum, unfortunately. Vichy France, you'll do. I'll trade for a little bit. Rubber, not getting much, but we'll trade again with Vichy France. Vichy France actually has a fair bit. So we'll do that. We actually are gaining manpower. We still haven't finished with the Galicia guerrillas, but that extra mobilization speed plus 2% more recruitable population is certainly helping. But this will open up another almost 2 million manpower. Oh, and we can now decide to do this. Perfect. Do all of these. Whoops. All of them. Can't do you for some reason. Why not? Oh, we don't have enough political power. Give me a day. Now we can click it. There you go. All right, so this is a lot more. Can't do the Balearis guerrillas until we actually control this, I'm sure. Or at least it wouldn't make much sense to do that until we control it. Almost 31% naval supremacy is not a lot. But, I mean, we do have air superiority, so if we can spot any of his ships and bomb the crud out of them, that'd be great. So I guess I just don't have any ships over here. I feel like I should have more naval supremacy. I just don't think we have enough ships to actually control the region. I think that's the issue. So even though we're not currently contested, we can't actually, like, cover the entire area. Might be part of what's going on there. It's hard to say for sure. In the meantime, I'm running out of fuel. So, I mean, yeah. We might need to trade for a little bit of oil. Of course, this uses up some very valuable civilian factories, but I'm going to have to live with it. So there's no point in decrypting with Switzerland because we've already finished them off. So let's go ahead and cancel this. There's just no point. 2,000 days is just so long, there's no point. Until I get some more buffs, it does nothing for me. I'm going to start spying on Vichy France. Let's get a decryption bonus there. Maybe at some point we find ourselves at odds, and I want to take over the rest of the French territory for myself. Free France is still going down. We're starting to have some issues now with the Dutch. Surprising absolutely nobody. We'd love to get the spies moved over there, but we can't at the moment. On the plus side, we are actually gaining some manpower out of Free France. In fact, we are now gaining more manpower than we are spending. So that is ideal. 12,000 manpower there. We're gaining more. We're gaining more manpower than we're spending across the board here. This is what's confusing to me. How is this even possible? No. We're getting there. So we should have finished with the Basque Country. So sure enough, no longer do we have to worry about any resistance from them. They are proper core states. We could release them as nations. I don't really see the point. But yeah, we now have that under control. So there we go. Now up to 200,000 manpower, which means we should go ahead and start training up some more troops. We could also go ahead and add in some field hospitals. Preferably for both of them. Also some cavalry recon. That is all I can afford at the moment because we don't have enough army experience, but at least this gets me something. Makes it easier to preserve that manpower with the field hospitals and recon to be a bit more effective at combat. Still trying to produce more military factories. I think I'm going to go ahead and start prioritizing some of these radio towers, because I really would like to get my territory back. Okay, we actually have naval supremacy again. All right. So what this means is I want to take you, specifically you, set you to naval invasion support, and launch the invasion and pray that this works. We are getting on our boats. Good. I see nobody to contest, which means we get our territory back for free. Perfect. Okay. Naval invasion order from here to here. I don't need much, just one. Okay, we got all of that back. Easy. In 3 days, I can go ahead and grab this other island and knock that away so they don't have any more places to dock up their ships. More production efficiency cap. I guess we could do that. I'm going to instead go for strategic destruction and start working down the air doctrine because I think it's going to take a long time and we do need that. But this means I can probably start making a push against my African holdings in Morocco and stuff again, and that would be great. Let's go for planting the seeds of the revolution. And launch you as soon as you're available, which is now. Oop! Found some subs. You should be providing naval invasion support. Are you going to be defending? You're not Why are you not defending? Convoy escort. Go help. There we go. Now we got a navy. Frickin' run from me, you fool. All right, now we can escort the convoy over here. We won't lose anything. He will... Oh, we lose 2 convoys. All right. But we didn't lose the ship, or the soldier, which is what matters. Did lose some supplies, though. And got that. Okay. So with these guys back under my control, once I get 40 more political power, we should be able to get this back. You are now going to set up a naval invasion from Gibraltar over to here. I know we're out of time. Give me 1 second. There we go. And we'll take the navies and we'll just set them to patrol again. Actually, the big navy, I'm going to tell you to hold for now. I don't want you to never repair. That makes very little sense to me. Go ahead and repair when you have the chance. Whoa! This feels like a runaway moment. Hopefully my... Oh, nope, my convoys are under attack. I think the British decided to go ahead and get back involved over here. Let's try to escort these guys out of here so I don't lose all my troops. I think we may have lost some. But he's going to retreat with his submarines. Good. No more convoy raiding for you, please. Go on. Run away. Nope, 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 nope. Now you hold. Run. Thank you. And did we lose some soldiers? Actually managed to avoid that. Perfect. All right, so these guys are alive. Not having much in the way of naval supremacy anymore, but we got that territory back. That's good. We are currently coring all of our Spanish states. We have enough to actually field some manpower. I think we're about out. That's kind of all we've got at the moment. Still, every little bit helps. Now we kind of wait for the inevitable betrayal by the Germans, and I wait for an opportunity to kill the UK. In the meantime, we might as well try to get our territory in Africa back, just because, hey, factories and manpower and stuff, I'd like to own it. And yeah, we need to wait for a betrayal of the Axis. Somehow. Thank God the United States is still not involved in any factions. If they do, then I'm kind of screwed. This is proving to be a pretty weird game. It's a really weird game right now. I dig it, but it's weird. And I'm not sure where best to go from here. So thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
All right, let's go ahead and do it.